The Stations of the Cross is the journey Jesus took as he carried his cross and died for each of us. You've probably seen all the stations on the wall of your church. I have this Stations of the Cross play set from Saintly Heart. It comes with a guide so you know what's on each station. Let's set up and play through each station together.
Juice back!
Station 1. Jesus is condemned to death. Jesus is brought before Pilate, who condemns him to die on the cross. All of Jesus' friends have left him, and he's alone. "Are you the king of the Jews?" asks Pilate. "My kingdom is not of this world," Jesus says back. Pilate knew Jesus was innocent, but he didn't stand up for him. "Bye, Jesus. Good luck." Have you ever felt alone? How do you think Jesus felt when he didn't have any of his friends around him when he needed them most? Dear Jesus, help us to be brave like you when we face challenges. Help us to remember you are always with us. Station 2. Jesus carries his cross. The soldiers give Jesus a heavy cross to carry to the place of his crucifixion. He has been beaten and is tired and hungry, but Jesus carries it anyway because he loves us. Have you ever had to do something that was really hard? What helped you when you felt like quitting? Dear Jesus, help us to be strong and courageous when we are tired. Station 3. Jesus falls the first time. Jesus stumbles and falls under the heavy weight of the cross. The soldiers hit him. "Get up! Come on!" they yell. Jesus gets up, lifts his cross, and continues on. What do you think Jesus felt when he fell in front of all those people? Have you ever fallen or made a mistake in front of others? How did that make you feel? Dear Jesus, you know how it feels when we fall. Thank you for showing us how to get back up. Station 4. Jesus meets his mother. Jesus sees his mother Mary, and they share a moment of love and sadness. "My son, I love you so much. I am so sad." "Thank you for being close to me, Mother. I love you. I must keep going." What do you think Jesus felt when he saw his mom? Do you ever talk to Mary? Dear Jesus, thank you for giving us Mary as our mom too. Help us to love and trust her when we are in trouble. Station 5. Simon of Cyrene helps Jesus to carry his cross. Jesus is too weak to carry the cross himself without falling, so the soldiers force a man standing nearby to help him. "You there, man, help the criminal carry the cross. This was not my plan for the day, but I will help if I must. Let's go, Jesus." How do you think Simon felt after he helped Jesus? Have you ever had the chance to help someone but didn't want to? Dear Jesus, give us the grace to help others even when we don't feel like it. Station 6. Veronica wipes the face of Jesus. Veronica sees how much Jesus is suffering and wants to help by wiping the blood and sweat off the face of Jesus with a cloth. Thank you, Veronica. You are kind. I must now carry on. Who are the people in your life that show you love when you're hurt? Dear Jesus, help us to be more like Veronica and encourage and help others when they need it. Station 7. Jesus falls the second time. Jesus is very tired and falls again. My Father in heaven, give me the strength. There will be no resting, Jesus. Get back up and go. Did you know that while Jesus was carrying his cross, he was thinking of how much he loves you? Can you think of a time when it was difficult to love someone? Dear Jesus, help us to choose love, even when we don't feel like it. Station 8. Jesus meets the women of Jerusalem. Jesus meets some women who are sad for him. Jesus, why is this happening to you? You don't deserve this. Do not cry for me. Cry for yourself and for your children. Are there any people in the world today that might need God's help? Who can you pray for today? Dear Jesus, thank you for reminding us to pray for others. Station 9. Jesus falls the third time. As he carries the cross, Jesus falls for a third time. The soldiers yell and hit him, but he doesn't give up or get angry. He knows he is doing the will of his Father. Have you ever gotten really angry when you didn't succeed at something right away? Did you keep trying? Dear Jesus, help us to work hard without complaining or whining, and to always keep trying. Station 10. Jesus' clothes are taken away. When Jesus finally arrives to the hill, the soldiers want to embarrass him even more by taking his clothes off. Wah, 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 wah. But Jesus doesn't care about his clothes or feel ashamed. Have you ever felt embarrassed? What did you do? Dear Jesus, help us to remember that we never have to hide from you. We promise to run to you when we need help, even if we are embarrassed. Station 11. Jesus is nailed to the cross. The soldiers hammer nails into Jesus' hands and feet. It must have hurt so much. Hold still now. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Jesus continued to love people even though they were hurting him. It can be hard to love others when they hurt you. How can you love like Jesus did? Dear Jesus, thank you for sacrificing yourself. Help us to love others like you do. Station 12. Jesus dies on the cross. In Jesus' last moments, he was thirsty. I thirst. Here, have some of this sour, gross wine from this hyssop branch. Father, into your hands I commit my spirit. Jesus then died. The soldier pierced his rib with a spear to make sure. It got dark and scary outside, and people knew that something really sad had happened. When Jesus died on the cross, some people realized they made a big mistake. Have you ever made a big mistake? What can you do to fix it? Dear Jesus, help me to be brave when I need to apologize when I make mistakes. Station 13. Jesus is taken down from the cross. Jesus is taken down from the cross, and his mother Mary holds him. She's so sad. Jesus' friends, John and Mary Magdalene, are also there and cry for him. Let's carry him away, Mary. I'll help you. Have you ever had a time when you felt like everything went wrong? What did you do? Dear Jesus, give us the faith of Mary, your mother, to trust you when it feels like everything is going badly. Station 14. Jesus is laid in the tomb. A rich man named Joseph of Arimathea gives Jesus his own tomb because Jesus didn't have one. They roll a big stone over the door so no one can go in. This is the end of the story. I miss him so much. What will happen next? Why do you think Joseph gave Jesus his tomb? How do you think Jesus' friends felt when they buried Jesus? Dear Jesus, thank you for dying on the cross for us. Thank you for rising from the dead and bringing new life and hope to the whole world. Amen. Jesus' journey through the stations of the cross was so sad, but we have hope because we know what happens next. He will rise from the dead. Thank you for playing through the stations of the cross with me.
Juice box.